Alright guys, this is Nick. Today we will discuss senior .NET backend engineer. How much it cost. Hire senior .NET engineer from Eastern Europe. There is a CV, you can see senior guys. He started work in 2019, so already around 7-8 years of experience, plus he got some, I would say, university, so this year's is also additional stuff. He started as a .NET, traditional stuff for those stacks, CRM, ERP development, healthcare project. Then he switched for another project or a company, robotic control desktop app, Windows FPV, again, traditional stack for .NET, also DevExpress, TeamCity, and etc. Next, he moved forward, so this mobile game backend. Probably there was something together with the Unity, because generally mobile apps, when they have a .NET backend, they used to work with the Unity. He also got, during this project, AWS Elasticsearch S3, so AWS infrastructure. He used to be also somehow a DevOps, and we can see that there is also some skills related to the DevOps part and security. And the last experience, 2 years from 23 until now, financial data aggregation platform, so a lot of data, and we can see Kafka plus Redis. It's exactly when we need to work and monitor some big, large data set with a lot of numbers. And yeah, he got also amazing expertise not only in .NET but all this stuff related to the cloud. I would say that this is standard of industry, but he don't have any front-end experience, and this is probably his advantage. So if you need such experienced guy who focusing on the backend, who have amazing skills writing some codes that really perform with a large amount of data, with a stable infrastructure, with a security, price is only $35 per hour. Contact me. There is wonderful front-end software engineer Roman. He's a middle engineer, it's not a senior, he just in the middle of his career path, but you can see, started March 2018 and until February 22, he used to be a front-end developer in some software development company. He have been working with the Drupal. It's a competitor of a WordPress, very common content management system, and he was responsible for the front-end parts, also React, Vue.js. From February to June 23, again improved with Vue.js, so he decided to work mostly with the Vue, switched to this part. Also TypeScript, and again 23-24 scaling as a Vue.js developer, PVA type, like this is a traditional stack for Vue stuff. Also he used like additional libraries Nuxt, Pinia, and etc. And from 24 to now, he also got another project with Element Plus, with Prime View, Firebase, also probably with Closer his stack, and all other, you can see different technologies, but generally it's a traditional front-end stack. Also Python and Go, so he probably learned it for himself, because it's good when you a front-end, but understand how backend stuff work. It's additional stuff, some additional libraries for authentications, for tokens, for multi-language, and etc, etc. If we speak about education, you can see he started 10 years ago. It was like Spalach IT school, very common in Ukraine, and only after this he started work. And the price to start collaboration with this guy is only $25 per hour. So if you need software engineer for a front end, for changing UI UX stuff, for writing some logic, communicate with the APIs and etc., he can start immediately. $25 per hour. This is Ukraine, baby. Full stack engineer with 13 years of commercial experience. As always, price would be in the end of this video. So You can see he had been working only in 3 companies since he started his career. So Lviv, Ukraine, he started as a Java developer, then he moved forward. Also, he got some, experience with the CI/CD, with the Kubernetes, with the DevOps stuff, and then he also added some front-end skills to his skill set. Absolutely fine, because backend it's very cool when you, as a backend engineer, can orient what's going on the front-end side. And about his projects, so there is he used to work with 6 different projects. About team size in the year, so there is like traditional mid-sized teams, like that includes 7, 3 people. Everything depends on customer needs. So he started with Java, Postgres, all this stuff, then he moved forward and times changed. It's very interesting to see. For example, here we can find Elasticsearch, AWS, Jenkins, all the modern tech stack, and then again it's moving forward with the RabbitMQ, with the gRPC, with Docker. Again, it's very modern stuff, and you can see that he started as a Java, but then he scaled for Node.js, for Express, for AWS Linux, TeamCity, all these stuffs. And the most important part, he didn't jump from projects to projects every 3 months. He is quite stable. He stayed with the project for a few years. I believe that he changed those projects because of requirements of the clients change, and probably some projects were already outdated or already finished. Yes. Means they died as a common, because most of them probably used to be as startups, because you can see not 70 people, 7 team size, it's, I would say, startup scale-up teams. And the price to start collaboration with him, only $40 per hour. If you want a such guy in your team, link below. Olga, wonderful senior backend engineer that specialized exactly in Python, and you definitely understand Python is everything about AI. It used to be AI even before ChatGPT released, and right now most of the projects starting with AI. So her career, you can see she started in May 2012 as a Python Django developer, and then she moving forward. Certifications, very important part. You can see she got AWS Cloud Technical Essential for machine learning AI from Harvard. So great stuff, really. Very rarely we can find something like this. And yes, about her career, you can see that she switching projects 1 time per year, and I believe that all this stuff, it's not because she wanted to change, but because their priority changed inside the project, because it's very common when startups start development, especially in these years. You need to develop some MVPs, then after some development, money ended, startups didn't rise next round, and it's gone. And you can see the most important part. So after 2017-18 she became more stable. She probably started organization where she should work, and there is a stable stuff. So she changing probably each 2 years, so 18, 20, 20, 22. And wonderful stuff that she used to work not only with the Python, but also you can see some software stuff, Flask, Vue.js, JavaScript. These teams responsibilities, like last project, the most important part, 15 engineers, and the tech stack is the microservices and all the stuff also related to the AI. Again, great candidate with the certificates, with some, Python, Django, Flask. Just wonderful Python backend developer. To start collaboration with her, it's $40 per hour. Wanna this? Just contact me. Python backend developer with 12 years of commercial experience. How it's going or price would be in the end of the video. So you can see immediately he wrote a spreadsheet of years like technology and years he have been working, and also when he last used for example content management system 2016, half years is probably something like Express. But it's really cool when you wanna interview him, you already understand his pros and minuses about the skills. I like what he did. For example, we can see the biggest advanced web development in 11 years. Some like HTML, CSS is quite common. Linux 9 years, PyCharm, heart of the Python 9 years, and you know it's moving. So databases, you can see that he quite experienced with this Postgres SQL stuff, and yeah, just moving forward. Regarding CV, started as a PHP full-stack developer, then probably projects or priority changed. He have been working with the Python. Yes, PHP is still alive, but I would say 2013 it was a year when it started end. Then moving as a full stack, so he used to work with the front-end part as well. Probably there was a project requirement. Again, moving forward, he probably got few projects in the same time. Very often, especially in this time, company required for it because there was a very huge demand for such specialists. And yeah, then he moved from 20, like he changed projects very often, and I'm not sure it's his requirement or he just was, you know, in the bad luck and somebody hired him and then after 6 months they fired him. But you can see in the end from August for July there was a stable project for 3 years, countries like Germany, Denmark, Finland, Sweden, so it probably was some again software development company. And the last part from August to December 25, he used to work with some project related to the Shopify with different AWS. So again, he on the last project used to be something between engineer and DevOps. And if you want the same team member for you, the price starts from 35 euros per hour. Wanna onboard him tomorrow? Contact me.